guys, CP 4000 here, just on the 160 going to the WACA, departing Fremantle train station. We will be deviating as well on this route, so sit back and relax, enjoy the ride. Turn here onto Elder Place, and then we turn left onto Queen Street. Then we follow that with a left onto High Street, and then we'll turn right just after the CBC College at the traffic lights. It's a bit of a right hook turn, and then continue along what will be Hampton Road. So originally the 160 route used to only operate between East Perth and Booragoon Bus Station. This was prior to the Mandurah line opening up, and then when the Mandurah line opened, it was extended to Fremantle. It replaced the 142 route and part of the 146 route. So the 146 route used to go through Willagee, which is now serviced by the 160 route, and there is some deviating services now that go to Allambi Homes in Hilton and go through Weber Reserve. This route will take roughly about an hour 20. It's a very long route to take. Got a 148 coming in, 1974 gas bus. It's completed its route from Como and through Attadale and Bigden. That route, 148, has picked up a few of the existing old 158 bus routes, bus services, which it, due to low patronage, the 158 was scaled back. Now there is 520, I'm pretty sure, still deviates down there for school special runs. Just to John Curtin College of the Arts. We've got CBC. see there was a 140 route that used to operate along the 160 route and then terminate as a short service at Booragoon Bus Station, but that was terminated in favour of the 160, picking up some extra short terminating services to Booragoon Bus Station. Now here's a tricky turn, right turn. Street, and then it will become Hampton Road a bit further south. So they're doing a bit of roadworks here. Going past the old Fremantle Jail, the home of Moondine Joe did his little stint in there. The jail got closed off in the early 90s, and now it's more of a museum showcasing the times of yesteryear when it was the prison. There's even a model train enthusiast club in there. Not sure if they still do their meetups every weekend. The Fremantle and Districts Model Railway Association, it is called. What's called? Bus number 2972. It is a Optimus Volvo bus, currently on the Transdev O'Connor fleet. Sorry, I couldn't get the front seat, guys. I know that's the best spot to record, but try and get some view from the window seat here, just up the very back. Field now. it's been dishing up the best pizzas since the 80s, when it was Pizza Express, but it's been family run ever since. Very affordable pizza. Yep. The other night, partner and I went there. We got the usual nice meat lovers large pizza. They do about 10 slices, I'm pretty sure, for a large. They do them in like inches for the sizes, but and some lasagna and cheddar between us, and yeah, pretty good. Came to just over $30, so you wouldn't get that sort of value anywhere anymore. And we'll put a link down on the description so you can go and check them out under the recommendation along the route. When we get a bit closer, so that you can get a good look at the location. Now we're changing lanes because we will be turning right just after the lights at the first right near Coles. So that's Hilton Pizza, guys. Just if you can see it from the corner. Yep, 190 Carrington Street. Beautiful pizzas. Open every night. Under the video description of it. So we're turning right here. Another good place to check out is Gilbert's Fresh for your fresh produce needs. They do a really good potato salad as well. This is brand new Coles in Hilton. Section of the route we're going down was serviced by the 142 prior to the opening of the Mandurah line in 2007, December 2007. And the 142 used to go through this section, used to service Allambi Homes, deviation, and then it would go up along Stock Road. So where we turn on the 160, turn into pretty sure Boone Street to service Willagee. The 142 used to go straight up Stock Road and then turn right at Leach Highway and then continue all the way down to Risley Street, where it would turn left onto Risley, continue straight up and then terminate at Booragoon Bus Station. So on Paget Street. And then the 146 used to be the route that would turn onto Boone Street, servicing Willagee, and it would cover the whole of Weber Reserve, because back then they didn't have a deviation. It was just part of the normal route. up Stock Road and service Melville along Canning Highway, following the what is now the 910 from all along Canning Highway back to Fremantle. It's more of a direct path to Freo. But unfortunately it was withdrawn. It was considered only a link service, only ran about 2 times a day in each direction, Monday to Friday, before the Mandurah line opened. Servicing the Allambi Homes deviation, so we will be turning and doing a little loop around that estate shortly before we return to College Street. So we'll be turning right onto Benny Ruth Street. Let's see how many passengers hop on. It's usually pretty quiet, so one stop there. Pretty good that there's multiple stops along this deviation. Usually there's only 1 or 2. And Bromley Road. Willagee in Weber Reserve. Saver on, be able to save the battery a bit more because it's going to be a very long route, this one. Comes out of Salisbury Street and continues along here. Services this stop here. Used to be a 160 stop, 140, 160, but then they removed this route from it just for safety reasons, because crossing 2 lanes of traffic is pretty dangerous, especially stock road. Reserve. So, very good. And we've got one person coming on and one person coming off. Turn left at the T-junction here. Arkwell Street. And there's the other 160 going back to Fremantle. And left onto Weber Street. And here comes the other 160. This is the bus stop. behind us will be turning right.
Willagee now. So we'll be back onto normal route. Street. Oh, actually, no, sorry, Milroy Street. A couple more turns before we get there. Straight now. So the service operates roughly every hour off peak and usually about every 30 minutes during peak, between 30 to 15 minutes, and on the weekends genuinely every hour, both Saturday and Sunday. There will be some service changes coming up at the time of recording, and it's going to be next month in October. Be running some more short services. I think there's going to be some that'll be terminating and departing from Willagee, but you can find more information out on the website and also in the post that I've posted. The yesterday it was at the time of filming. So today is the 20th of September 2024. So yeah, all the information's there. Channel for you to have a look. Now turning left here onto North Lake Road. And we continue straight up over Leach Highway as well as Marmion Street. Secret in their basement. And now this one's for all of you train buffs out there. I know I was quite fortunate and very stoked to see it, but they've got a model train, nice big model train layout at the basement of the German club, just on the right hand corner here. I will put it in my description where you can find them. So you can check it out. That's just over there. They do a really good Oktoberfest as well, and have German dances as well. Highly recommend it. So we're just coming up to the Marmion Street lights, and we'll be continuing straight ahead. Okay, so this Marmion Street is serviced now by 915 and the route 114. 915 to Fremantle and to Bull Creek, and 114 Lake Coogee to Elizabeth Quay Bus Port. Now, this section used to be serviced prior to the Mandeville line opening by routes 154, 155, which are now obviously the 915. They rerouted them to make them more direct, straight up Marmion Street, which has proven really popular with the patronage that has increased over the years, when it was originally the 501 at the time of the Mandeville line opening, and then it got upgraded recently to the route 915 as of a few years ago. So as you can see on that post, we will be turning right, but there is a route 500 recently started commencing a school only service between Bull Creek and Fremantle. Only runs on school days only, one service, and it deviates past the Melville Senior High School. So we're just servicing the back streets of Myree now. been a little while since I was last out here.
another short service 150 that for a time there ran from Booragoon Bus Station along here all the way into the city to the WACA, I'm pretty sure, as well. But they ended up withdrawing that route.
buses.